My parents, Don and Sharon Patterson, started Patt's Garden Center 23 years ago when I was just 5 years old. They started the business just as a retail operation, and now we've grown into a wholesale garden center where we sell to businesses all around town and all of the outlying communities. We grow all of our own bedding plants and vegetables here, and a lot of our shrub material. This is a family-operated business for sure. My parents, Don and Sharon, are the owners. My dad does all the growing. My mom manages the retail part. I help out with all the retail stuff, all the advertising and the newsletter writing and all of that. My older brother Brett helps out with all the growing and the production stuff. We have lots of employees, but really everybody that works here is like family. Everyone loves to garden, everyone knows a lot about gardening. So when our customers come in, they feel like they are talking to a friend, I think. And we work with them to find the best fit for their yard, the best fit for this area, whether you live out of town in Moscow and Pullman, Grangeville, here in Lewiston and Clarkston. We have all kinds of plants that will fit any sort of climate, and we do our best to match the plant with the person. We try to get our name out there as much as possible. We donate to a lot of things. We do a lot of classes through LCSC's continuing education program, a lot of fun gardening workshops, planting hanging baskets and building fairy gardens and things like that. My favorite part of the day probably is just when there's always that little aha moment when you're helping a customer and you pick just the right plant for their spot, or we pick just the right combination for their pot or their hanging basket. That's always my favorite part. When somebody leaves here just really happy with what they picked.